Oh, I thought we were just gonna go do it ourselves.
No, I mean we're gonna need to do this one. I mean, this one's gonna be hard, I think, but it'll be fun. Actually, maybe it won't be hard. I don't know. This one I have lore to talk about though, and it's fun and it's cool.
Yeah, I didn't watch Mythbusters. I avoided all reality TV / unscripted type like the whole vibe of TV. I just watched comedy specials and fiction.
It's crazy to me that you guys didn't watch Mythbusters in school.
No,
that's just crazy.
Well, even that.
Well, no,
he's making.
Yeah, no. Like, we're all older than you.
You guys are 3 years older than me. Mythbusters has been around since like the early 2000s.
That's a different era. I've never heard anyone ever talk about Mythbusters being on in school.
Yeah, we had
Toaster. Did you have school assigned iPods?
No, I didn't. But we did have science classes where sometimes we would watch an episode of Bill Nye or Mythbusters and we would do an experiment.
Bill Nye. Yeah.
I would see Bill Nye.
I did see a couple of episodes of Bill Nye.
Yeah, or Mr. Wizard.
Yes.
I saw
even when we saw Bill Nye, it was like we're in high school. It feels like we're too old to be watching Bill Nye. This is for 4-year-olds. I'm gonna spend 20 minutes explaining what a chromosome is in extremely simple terms.
Most people in my life who are 30 years old need to be told what a chromosome is, Keith.
But that's because we don't. That's
because they don't have any.
Of Jeff Foxworthy's famous show, "Are You Smarter Than a Fourth Grader?" Which is that like we don't know shit as adults anyway.
It all comes back to Jack.
I need to have my own majors explained back to me because I don't remember taking them. This guy's fucked.
This is Electo. This is the leader of the Black Knife Assassins.
This is revenge for Amicus.
So
jump off the ledge.
This is a big thing. This is a big cool thing that this game is doing. So we're up here on the Moonlight Altar, which is a place that only we can only get to because Ronnie sealed a thing and we got her ring and we are her lord. So this place has been cut off from the rest of the lands between for a really long time. Presumably since the Night of the Black Knives, when Ronnie worked with the Black Knife Assassins in order to enact her plot. And so she, after the plot happened, she kidnapped Electo and set her in this Everjail, which is the reason why the Black Knife Assassins want to take out Ronnie and why she's in hiding and why all of this is happening. Because basically she went, "Thank you for working with me. Prison forever." And she betrayed them all. And so what we just did was we fought Electo, the ringleader, and we got her daughter's spirit ashes. So Tish is Electo's daughter.
Electo's a very funny name to give to someone who orchestrates coups.
Mm-hmm.
That's my input.
Tish was one of the assassins who on the night of the plot imbued her Black Knife with the Rune of Death and slew Godwyn the Golden. She was the daughter of the Black Knife ringleader, Electo, and was killed protecting her mother during their flight from the royal capital. It's presumed that maybe this was all part of Ronnie's plan. Ronnie's a backstabber.
A pretty Tish reference.
All right, so we did it. We beat Electo. I think we're done. I think we're done here.
Done with me. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Do you guys need to be banished or are you alive?
We're alive.
Okay.
We're here.
Andrew's
bitch.
moving, not moving. So I thought you guys were frozen.
But yeah, my only exposure to Mythbusters is it being on.
What, a man can't stand?
No.
It was on in the break room at Best Buy once.
I'm not actually judging about Mythbusters specifically. It's just like sometimes you talk about your pop culture awareness and it feels like I'm being punked. It feels like I'm being punked. That's all.
No, it is funny to be like, oh yeah, I was like, laughing at the man show. Fuck Mythbusters though.
like beloved education material.
I know you didn't say it like that. No.
Keith is a staunch lover of the man show.
The thing is, these are the things we experience, not the things we think are good.
I did used to listen to Adam Carolla's radio show.
Everyone did, statistically speaking.
Yeah, it was on when I was on the way to college every day.
Okay, hold on, real quick.
I was forced to listen to Glenn Beck.
Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry.
I had that kind of family.
I don't know if I
never
was
heard
just
like
less
a minute
aware,
of
or if Adam Carolla just used to sound less insane back then.
Oh, he absolutely did. He has gone off the deeper edge.
Okay, he just got weird. Got it.
Well,
I had a Zune.
Well-
what the hell are you guys doing listening to the fucking radio?
right.
Jesus.
You had a Zune? That's your
Yeah, I had a
That's
Zune.
your flex. You had a Zune.
What are you gonna fucking fight about a Zune for? What's bad about the Zune?
You guys were all culturally behind. I had a Zune.
Yeah, a Zune was a good MP3 player. 'cause
People
guess
like
what?
the Zune.
It played MP3s.
It has a really dedicated cult following to this day.
That's bizarre. Where are we going?
Up to EG.
Yep.
Lady Rani has
Oh.
departed on her journey. Along
follow the
dark
River Nile
path
to
of
EG.
Iberian, from Rena's Rise, as she
Where is
calls
it?
it. It would not
But yeah,
have been
the
possible
one of the only episodes of
As
the
Lady
Mythbusters
Rani
I
is
saw,
your counselor,
I was
and
unimpressed by their
moreover,
methodology.
her childhood
I only
warden.
saw them on Netflix, and they
I
refused to
express
put like
my
whole seasons
deepest
up. They just had
gratitude.
random episodes. It was very
You
strange.
and
There's a reason for
Licensing,
that.
I guess.
Licensing.
Lady
Yeah.
weirdness.
True
Hi,
champion.
EG.
I was
If-
never a big enough Mythbusters fan to care, but I remember like that there was like a whole like fan community project
My
where they edited
purpose
all
is nearing
out all
its
of the
end.
like
I've served Lady
because it's
Rani
edited for
as
TV
long
and commercial
as I
breaks and
can
Yeah.
stuff like that. So if you're watching it on DVD or whatever, apparently the experience is like kind of miserable because there's like so much setup and like like re-explaining what they already did. So people have like re-edited the shows to cut out like 5 minutes from every episode to like
Yeah.
make them better or whatever. It's kind of funny.
All right. Hold on, let me talk to
Lady
him.
Rani
Okay,
Some
yeah.
of the reason
So
that reality
EG
TV is miserable.
EG tells us here that Lady Rani has departed on her journey, and he thanks us so much because her journey would not have been possible without us. Oh, how nice. Very sweet. If we rest here, though,
Linked out of existence.
It's gone.
yeah,
If you re-
he should
Oh, I
show
was trying to
up.
get inside
he's
him
back.
while he was
Oh
gone.
no, he's back. Interesting. Oh, maybe we have to go do something else first. Hold on.
Lady
Wait, someone rest at it
Rani,
again. I want to try something
I
funny.
pray that you
Okay,
You're trying to go inside of him? Are you
Yes.
trying to become an EG suppository?
Yes.
I've rested.
Okay, you can unrest.
I'm unresting.
You can unrest.
Okay, it just
No.
pushed me out.
All right,
Thankfully,
No
thankfully,
EG
Illusory is
beads.
flared at the base.
let's go to the Royal Moon Gazing Grounds next because I think we can do our thing now.
Where is that?
The sad thing.
The sad
A little
thing.
bit north. That'll be in the the north.
I really need to change up my
this
spells.
is the bad part of the game.
No, this is the good part.
Wow.
Yeah.
The tragedy is the best part. It's my favorite part.
He should at least have a boss fight and like a cutscene.
Why is it not
can tell what he
transitioning into the world
No,
state
I'm right.
it needs to be in?
Blythe deserves more.
Something's fucking up.
You're right.
I'm trying to figure out what the deal with the game is right now.
A lot of cuck chairs.
not enough.
Andrew
Gotcha.
walks into
Not
the dining
enough.
room. There's one chair and 10 cuck chairs. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. The world state has
No,
actively changed.
This was the lore.
So we come upon Ronnie's rise once more, and we find Blythe, but we also find a bunch of dead Black Knives because, as it turns out, breaking the seal allows them to find out where Ronnie was hiding. And also, Blythe is just crazy and blabbing. He's just talking, which is bad. In fact, it's very bad for us. It was like the one thing he wasn't supposed to do was talk about Ronnie. So all the Black Knives came to assassinate her, and he killed them. But he's bad. And he's going crazy, and he's going to attack us because he's kind of mad that he got cucked.
You make it sound like a conscious decision.
Yeah.
Well,
Ah! He explodes. Blythe, no.
Bye. Yay. We got his stuff. So, let's look at his armor. Well-born Black Greaves of the man-wolf Blythe. Blythe, who served as Ronnie's shadow, was a loyal ally who would defy destiny itself if it would have him turn upon his lady. He did a really bad job of that, though, and then he died. Blythe was the blade of Ronnie, but the cold bothered him anyway. And
That was in
then,
reference.
in defiance of the fate he was born to, Blythe swore to serve no master but Ronnie. As proof, the sword was imbued with a cold magic at the moment of the oath was sworn. Though I don't think it actually does ice damage. It's just his magic attack. Yeah, it does magic attack and physical instead of cold, which is interesting. No cold buildup, but yeah, we did the Blythe stuff. Yay! Now I think if we go back to EG, he's dead. Who's fighting? Who are we fighting right now?
No one. That's weird. Yeah, we can't
We're all
open
just
this
standing
out.
around here.
Did we scare one of the rabbits?
It's
One
possible
of the
there's a
rabbits
wolf
is
around
spooked.
somewhere.
Oh wait, this guy's mad. This guy's angry.
Oh.
Womp womp.
Shoot him from point blank.
I am now the avenging Blythe. I have a whip made out of teeth that I rip out of the heads of Tarnished to beat other Tarnished to death.
Okay, that's what
Good.
it was.
There we go. Where are we going?
Back to the
Back to
Roadside Manor.
EG to see if the quest line is gonna move on.
See if
But
he remembers to be dead.
yeah.
Well,
He forgot.
my fellow
What?
as
Spoilers?
war counselor, or as blacksmith.
You're
Thank-
free to die.
thank goes Dumbledore.
Me.
Okay, yeah, we can talk to him about Blythe's death. Let's get all queued up to do that. I've been put in my yellow hoodie. I'm in my yellow hoodie era. How many people? 5. I feel like I can't
Yep.
counselor. All right, let's listen to him talk about Blythe's death.
Unthinkable. How could Blythe? How did he break free from his cell? No. More importantly, Blythe became a curse that plagued Lady Rani. Yet even in madness, gave himself to her. I've made a grave misjudgment. And I thought myself a capable war counselor. I'll catch up with you soon enough, Blythe. When I do, I only hope you'll accept my apology.
All right. And now if we rest. He just kind of hangs out. So one of the weird things about this is
no.
there are black knives all around him. Obviously, the black knives are the ones that killed him. But he's burning with black flame, which is kind of interesting. Because the black knives don't actually use black flame. They use destined death, which is slightly different. But maybe they're just the same thing. Who can say? Who can say? They're not, but they're sort of the same. Anyway, there we go.
Coherent.
We finished Ronnie's quest. It's done. We did the thing.
Did it.
We did the thing, which means I
She
think...
ate.
What?
No.
Oh, okay.
I have to prove I'm gay every now and then, and I don't know what the words mean.
Oh, gotcha.
Is that what just happened?
Just failing your gay test.
You were trying to say a sassy gay thing. It was such a miss that like I didn't even understand what you were saying.
Keith, I'm gonna need a sass check.
Yeah, oh no.
100. Ooh.
Oh, bad. Let's go to the Magma Worm Makar thing.
It's so confusing that we're playing a game right now where high rolls are bad.
Yeah. Where is Magma Worm Makar?
Above,
North.
Yeah, north.
Should be right
There,
where the
I
map
see.
cuts off.
Yep. Because guess what time it is? It's time
Lava time.
for
It's worm
Altus.
Ooh.
Altus sees nuts. Let's go.
Whoa!
Roscoe says, "What did Keith say?" Keith just randomly interjected that she
He said
ate,
she ate.
which I'm not really sure.
It was the time. Like I feel like normally those words in that order I would know what you were going for, but it was just like tone and timing and everything that was just like. It was
It's
like,
like-
huh? It was just confusing.
It's weird. It's weird that the Black Knife Assassins have Black Flame on
Oops, I
EG.
fell.
She ate. Okay.
No, but it wasn't that. It was more like just slightly
You
like.
said we finished her quest.
It was
Yes.
just very
That's
quietly,
what
like
a response to.
halfway
Oh.
underneath someone else's voice. She ate. Like just kind of like.
Very confusing.
I swear to God.
Wig snatched.
Yeah, right?
Word.
That's what comes up when you die now.
She's so real for that.
Elevator's coming back down, by the way, in case anyone's.
Why is it? It
Hold on.
sounds like an AI is responding to a TikTok video.
At
Why
this
are you
point,
doing
I'm
that?
not sure Keith isn't an AI. That's just been
How
he's
do
been
you
letting
do,
the
fellow
subroutine run.
gays?
Wowzer. That traumatized me, I think.
Oh, wig?
What? You're doing a bit at this point, but it's genuinely startling.
Are you for wig right now?
Oh no.
Why?
That's genuinely what it feels like to play Overwatch with Halix and Jericho, where I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? What the fuck are you saying?
I can't keep up with the youth, and by that
They
I mean
literally
the
just
gays.
say, they'll be like, oh, wig? I'm like,
All right, don't sit at this
like it's a
bonfire yet.
question, but a confirming question or in response to a claim someone made or something. Like someone will say something happened, and they'll be like, oh, wig?
Everyone
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
should arrive here at this bonfire, and we should sit at it all at the same time.
I was trying to climb the nearby mountain and died.
Don't do that.
On God?
Left no crumbs.
People are saying
She's
wig is old slang, and I'm sorry to say, but like,
Damn.
my lexicon was forged in the fires of like 2008 4chan and Gaia Online. So like, if you don't, if these aren't your points of reference, then I'm not gonna understand the things that you're saying. I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
Kaya Online. Or as Andrew pronounces it, Furcadia.
Furcadia, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really learn. Well, actually, I'm sorry. I did learn a lot of language from Furcadia. They taught me a lot of words, but they.
And
but
now we
not
know the
lexicon
source of Andrew's mental health issues.
So that's our next playthrough after Elden Ring, right?
No one told me that Furcadia
Yes.
existed growing up.
Is there a leveling system? I don't remember.
Funny as hell.
Is that is
I
Furcadia
can't believe
even
it.
a game?
Yes. It's the game of life, Keith.
It's an application you can launch, but is it a game?
I
Do
think
you
of it
do
as
anything
chat
in it?
rooms.
It
What is
is
a-
chat rooms. There are
What is
people
the
who run like
what is a
RPGs.
Furcadia playthrough do? I'll do it. I'll cover Furcadia. I have the
It's like
target.
going to cool VR chat worlds, but
I have the
But-
target demo. I just don't know what it's gonna
so-
look like as a thing. I'll also cover VR chat more because people would watch it.
yeah, we should
I
do
just
that
need
more.
I just need furries to do activities with in a controlled environment in VR chat. Because
Fun.
Control
if I do-
environment's the hard part.
Let's sit.
yeah, because if I do it openly, then all my fucking weirdos are gonna show up and flash dicks on.
All my
stream.
favorite weirdos.
My favorite button is on the screen right now. It's the good button that we all really like. It's the talk
forgot
to
she
Melina
existed.
button, the most important button in the game.
Melina, it's been 3 months. Where have you been?
Hi, Melina. Oh my god, hi. Where is she? Where did she go? Where is she?
Try
Why
second
isn't she
time.
showing up? She's not showing up.
The button doesn't.
Oh my god.
that build up.
She's shy. We have to leave.
If we just maybe we're blocking like the right part
That
of the
that did happen in the past.
Oh, she's here now for me.
Is
Everyone
she?
rest and
What if I
talk.
told
Yeah.
you that the whole time she's been talking to me because I've got that Riz?
Oh no,
So-
the dialogue disappeared. I can't talk to her.
She's it's gone.
Well,
And
oh well.
the court is fulfilled. It takes me back. I was
Well.
born at the foot of the Erd tree,
Yeah.
where mother gave me my purpose. Though now everything is lost to me. I have to ascertain for myself
Damn.
the reason for which I live, burned and bodiless.
This is the most important dialogue of hers.
Yeah.
It was pretty good dialogue.
Yeah. So Melina,
she ate.
yeah. Thank you. Keith is our friend who he's going through some stuff right now, and it's okay. We're all here for him.
He's our special friend.
Yeah. So Melina tells us here that she was actually born on the Altus Plateau at the foot of the Erd tree. That she was given her purpose by her mother, who is obviously no other than Queen Marika herself. She is burned and bodiless. She was born a ghost, which means if she did have a body prior to this, it ain't around anymore. This is the centerfold of why people believe Melina to be the Gloam-Eyed Queen, to be tied to an ending that we probably won't get in this playthrough. But yeah, Melina is canonically daughter of America, and now that we have delivered her to the Altus Plateau, technically our accord has been fulfilled, but she sticks around with us because she says it is because she has no memory and she no longer has the guidance of America, that she must determine for herself what she wishes to do in this playground we have created for her. So that's what we're doing.
I gotta babysit somebody? Great.
More like a mutually beneficial partnership.
I don't think that FromSoftware has quite tried that again since Siegmeyer in the first game being unsavable because she dives into a hole full of blenders and poison.
Technically, the end of the Peyton Crichton plotline, you have to interact with one of them.
Yeah.
Trying to think if there's any others.
They fight it out.
Yeah.
You can choose the ending.
I think there was some of that for Dark Souls 3. I think wasn't there one with Patches' guy? I can't remember his name, LARP or whatever. I can't remember his name.
LARP?
Lap is his name. His name's Lap, I think. Illusory is probably dying right now. What the fuck is going on with the lighting in my game? Look at this.
Illusory's not a lore guy.
This is fucked up.
Ooh, that is fucky.
I don't see weird lighting.
No, you guys don't, but I do.
Oh,
I'm in the chalk zone right now.
Rudy's got the chalk.
All right, we gotta go into the Perfumer's Ruins and do this, and we're gonna get some stuff.
There is a Dark Souls 1 chest in here
flowers.
as well. So it's one of the handful of spots where they kept it in the game.
I really like these guys.
The perfumers?
Yeah, they're just cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're just
Cool
neat.
design.
Agreed.
Visually, the way they throw their attacks at you.
I just love combat alchemists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? This fight's impossible until I finally realized that you can jump in this game again.
Yeah.
It's like when I fought my first perfumer in the Albinoric area, I was like, what the fuck? How do you deal with this attack? I was like, oh right, you can just jump over the horizontal one, and then it's a really easy fight.
Perfume bottles. Yes, we finally have them. I can create uplifting aromatic now. Yes. I don't know if I have the recipe for it, but it's very useful. Extremely useful item. There's other reasons to be here. There's a cave around here somewhere, I think.
Yes, there is. Two, I believe.
There
So
are,
one,
yes.
Yeah, one across the water, but also one like down the hill, more northwest of here.
Yes. Let's do the one down the hill first, and then we'll do the one across the water.
Sounds good.
Keith is our friend, Toaster 2024. His association with me will be his downfall.
It is already slowly killing me. What do you think the password playthrough is? Let's go.
Maybe it's the only thing keeping you alive.
I don't think so.
It makes you feel alive. You need that pain.
It's not even the worst game.
Oh my god, they
played of
fixed the gargoyles.
2024 or 2023.
It isn't. It isn't. Password is not the worst game I've played.
And it won't be the worst game you play of 2025 when we still are playing it that year.
But it's bad for longer.
It's bad for longer. It's prolonged bad, which is very dangerous.
Actually is fucking long.
I'm gonna banish everyone from my world.
No.
Goodbye, friends. I was stalked by all the football coaches in high school because they saw me and I was very large.
Yeah.
Oh.
Giant man.
They were hungry for that.
Like a linebacker, I think it's called.
Yeah, one of those.
The heavy man.
No, yeah, I did not.
Needs to not stop.
Did not do any sports.
Yeah.
The funny response to Keith saying, like a linebacker, I think is what it's called, would have been for one of us to say wig immediately.
Wig.
That's what.
Instead of being funny, we described what funny was like
That's
in a different
yeah,
setting with
exactly.
better hosts for the show.
We would imagine if we were funny people making a funny show for the internet.
Making fan fiction of our own show.
To be fair, the extended bit where you explain the joke that's a big hit on YouTube. So
yeah, because people don't get jokes.
Yeah, correct.
Well,
But
no,
if you make a
because I'm not
video
giving
essay
it to
about
him.
the
I'm
joke.
sharing
Now
it.
it sounds clever. It was so clever that you didn't laugh the first time.
The cleverest joke of 2024 that you didn't hear red circle.
Are you ready
with
for
an
your
arrow.
27th inside video essay?
There's an illusory wall here, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm here.
My legacy of early sports.
Yeah.
Is that I played soccer when I was like 5 and 6 for 2 years, and I was the reason why the team was called the Double Dragons, because I had the game Double Dragons, and I just said that should be the name. And I came back to that team when I was 10, years later, and it was then just called the Dragons. Like somebody caught on that they were just named after a video game, and they changed the name of the team to Dragons. We used to have like a shitty painted like banner that had like a 2-headed dragon and stuff.
I think
it definitely started me way too early on soccer though, because I didn't understand what it was as a concept, and I don't think they did really try that hard to teach it to people. So a lot of the actual games of soccer were me just kind of running in, kicking the ball at all, then like running over and looking at my mom like, do you see? I did it. I kicked the ball. Because I was like a fucking 5-year-old. I don't know what soccer is really.
Eventually, I got to the point where the coach just told me to stand at the enemy goal to get out of the way.
Because you just become a problem for all the adults that are trying to get these kids to. Because the adults care too much about the game existing as a game, but all the children don't even understand what's happening, or are just like, oh, there's a ball and running.
Yo.
Yeah.
I like running. The other team gets to change their outfits every time.
I used to fucking love running. I used to legitimately go for miles, but then I gained weight.
What? That stopped your legs from working?
Yeah, actually.
It makes it a lot less fun.
Yeah, no, running really sucks the moment you aren't made of paper.
It's doing anything is
DDR also sucked real fast. Like, I used to play a fuck ton of DDR in high school and middle school, and then the moment I started gaining weight, it was like, oh, I'll throw up if I play this game. And like it's not like, and like I didn't just abruptly stop being active. It's just you just like literally just end the era of not gaining weight and start gaining weight instead, and your body's just like, fuck you. Several of the things you like to do are awful now. You know, when you're heavier, breathing is a nightmare with running. Your ankles are a nightmare when you're running. There's everything about it. It's like it's so many more barriers between you and doing it. But even now, when I try to go running, I'll frequently be like literally out of commission for days because I'm like, nope, fucked up my legs.
My issue.
My legs by trying to run for any amount of time, and it's not like oh, I'm winded for 4 days straight. It's like, no, my legs are actually fucked up.
My issue isn't even that as I get older. My issue is I just don't like being warm and sweaty, so I don't like to exercise. I do exercise still.
You do live in America's other armpit.
It's true, and that's why I sit indoors all the time.
Yeah.
Very good for you.
In pretty air conditioning. Sitting is known as the most healthy activity you can do. When you're born, you're charged up like a battery, and the more energy you exert, the more battery you use. So it's better to just never move to save all your energy.
Yeah. You joke, but that is literally what Trump says about exercise.
It's true.
Oh
true.
God.
The struggle is like, out of all the options, I would like to be back into running because like exercising with weights or at a machine is so agonizingly boring that it makes me want to claw my eyes out. It's so repetitive, and you're stuck in one place, just kind of basically doing nothing for a long time while feeling like shit, and it's actively miserable. Whereas like going on a walk, which I do on a regular basis, like it's a little journey.
Oh, this is my favorite cave.
There's
I think.
like an arc to it. There's a specific like a progress bar to it that's visualized through a physical environment you're going through. That's your route each time. You can listen to podcasts while you're doing it. It's just kind of like pleasant.
That's why I like living exactly 1 mile from the grocery store, so I can go on a nice walk there.
Yeah, it's like if I could turn that into running, then that could be good. But
I could walk that distance to buy.
So
I just dropped my death.
You fool.
Where do you go?
We broke. Everything is illusory walls here, so you have to break a bunch of illusory walls.
That's right.
I know. I saw. He's dead.
He's broken.
Oh, I went back up.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, I just started keeping
No, it's this way.
a barbell next to my desk, so like if I'm in a 30-second cutscene or something, I can just do 10 lifts or something.
That's smart.
That's a good idea.
I gotta start doing something like that.
I do that for like a wrist thing where you squeeze it.
So there's a black knife hood here, which is like
this. It's yeah.
It's the good cave. Yeah,
I
it's the good
completely
one.
did a brain fart on this. It's very funny to me that I just ran off the cliff and died because I've co-opted here so many times that it's like
Yeah.
I have this memorized, but somehow it just wasn't like triggering in my head initially. It's very funny.
You also
the
followed
brain.
Andrew, and he always has good ideas.
I do. I have the best ideas. Some say the bestest ideas.
Bigly.
Biggest.
This cave has a
This
family.
idea right now to keep this bid up. It's the best idea.
Ah, fuck.
You reminded me of my favorite line from the Russian Avengers knockoff, where the big bad is dying at the end of the movie. And he says, "No, my big idea."
I can relate.
What was that movie called? Oh, it's just called Guardians.
I
Just okay.
Yeah, Key's favorite Marvel movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
It did have a werebear in it.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
He's one of the Russian Avengers. He's just a werebear.
There's a
I
new.
think I've seen that part.
Wait.
Yeah.
Huh?
There's a new
I
Santa
think
movie.
I think that did the rounds.
Does anyone know about this? There's a new Santa movie coming out, starring
Yes.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and it has a hot polar bear in it.
It does.
And it's
Wait.
I saw it.
It's Polar Patroller.
Yeah, it's literally Polar Patroller from Fortnite, but
hey.
but very big. And I was like, wow. Am I gonna be the adult at the drive-in watching this? What's going on?
Oh, that's very funny.
You
It's very
tip them
odd.
windows.
I don't remember what the name of the movie is. It was something stupid, but
I think it also has maybe Ryan
Reynolds in it. That I
Yeah.
saw the preview for it at Deadpool, I think. So this
That
is
makes
a
sense.
cool area because this is a secret boss for this place, and it's a really fucking cool. This whole thing's really fucking cool. There's a snake and a skull, and I never noticed that before in this fight. I never noticed the snake snail. What?
The skull snail?
Yeah, what the fuck? I've never noticed
there
that
should
thing
be- there should
before.
be- Really? There should be
Yeah.
a bunch of them.
I had no idea. I must have just
One of the
killed
weirdest
this guy
things they
so
did, yeah, is
quickly.
they did the necromancer weird ass
he's one of the small ones.
snails.
There we go.
Oh,
He's dead.
I get it. Okay.
Then he drops his
Yeah, we
family
don't-
heads.
Don't warp out of here.
Do not warp out of
because
here.
We want to go back in.
Yeah, we want to go back
Try
out.
butthole.
Rocking around the Christmas tree. That's pretty good. All right.
All right, and now we go over here, and we go behind the waterfall, and there's another
Isn't
boss
that a
fight.
song?
What? Wait, what? How many waterfalls are there?
Don't go chasing them.
Mm-hmm.
He already tried.
Does it even matter?
All right.
Do any of us even have the thing?
No, you don't need it though.
Yeah, we don't-
You don't need it
It's
because
just
you
a
can just
second
look.
boss fight around the corner.
So if you look around, there's a fucking Black Knife assassin, but she's wearing the concealing veil, so she disappears, and if you let her run around, she turns invisible, and you have to use her footsteps in the water to find where she is.
Priscilla.
This fight
2.0.
fucking rules. This shit rocks. There she is.
Ow, I'm being stabbed to death.
It's basically like a Priscilla redo.
Yep. But it's actually using the environment in Elden Ring, which is cool, and it ties into the Elden Ring lore. Priscilla's just invisible because she's magically invisible. The Black Knife assassins are invisible because they have an invisible thing, which is cool.
That is not magic.
Concealing veil, yay! So we did both the things. Most people don't know that
It's
this
not
is
magic.
here.
Don't call it magic. It's their semblance.
It's not the
Yeah,
same
you have
thing.
the what's it called? The a sentry torch, I think, is the one.
Yes.
That if you wield that, then it makes her visible.
Yep.
How dare you bring Ruby into this?
I am running back to I'm running back to the old lady to trade
While
in
you
a
do that, I
spirit.
will be right back.
I've been slowly increasing how much I bring up Ruby in this playthrough as a psyop.
My op is
Woohoo.
getting side. Yes. Okay, I got my weapon. Garza has returned as a white guy. I've whitewashed my first person
What?
playthrough by mistake. My first person character is named Garza, and he wore this outfit and was this build and used the weapon I'm using, but I've remade him. All right,
We have the technology.
see. Blah, 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 blah. This is going to be fucking fun. This is going to be a stupid build now. I'm sorry, everyone. You guys are going to get to see the craziest weapon in the game. Here we go.
Oh, you got the sharing gun?
I still don't have the other weapon of this build. The first one.
There we go.
No, this is not loading, is it?
No.
Yep. Nope. It's not gonna load.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but think of all the tips you can read.
Armament customization. Ashes of Vor.
I was playing a game recently where I actually needed to read those tips, but you can't find those tips anywhere outside of the loading screen. I was like, no, wait, please don't load. I was like, I need to read that.
The game loads too fast.
Yeah.
So it's just
The game just loads instantly.
Yeah. The genuine problem in several games. Like, why won't you tell me the information, please?
Chad is spamming pixelate on toaster.
Yes.
How pixelated can he get?
Pixelate.
It can get down to like Monaco.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Monaco. Oh god.
All right, guys, look at this. Our boy is back. My delightful boy. Surprise, fuckers. We're doing the first person playthrough again, except in co-op. Yay.
Is it first person?
Oh yeah, they're turning into a pixel.
I'm on the Steam Deck now. You're watching Steam Deck vision. This is Switch-O-Vision for Elden Ring. I've died.
Switch-O-Vision.
Okay. Where am I
Don't
teleporting
die.
back to?
It's like your one job.
Sage's Cave.
They said Sage Escape.
Sage Escape, the next season of No Playing Games.
Yeah.
Catch those old men.
All right.
that's just our fantasy setting one.
Alrighty, the world is open. Things
Instead
are
of
good.
escaping the cave, we need to help the sage escape.
Don't take this idea, Ka. I do not want to do that.
I want him to. I want this to be real.
Be an escort.
I do not want an escort quest for the entirety of our.
I want us to have.
We accidentally kill the escort and then we try to heal him, but we keep rolling.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Imagine if we do our first fantasy series in No Playing Games and there are no Knolls.
I mean, I'll be a knoll. You can't stop me.
I have fully written the backstory for my my Null Playing Games fantasy season character if we ever do it.
I'm just gonna do my third. I would just do my third attempt at Thunder in the Morning, but now he's a knoll.
As much as I'd want to do like a choose from like a diverse set of characters, like I would probably go Rat again for a fantasy setting, just because I'm picturing like Skaven, like Warhammer, like that's what comes to mind.
That's such a fun basis to work with.
Man thing.
My shit was so fucked up.
I like funny talking little dudes.
Okay, that's good.
Why is this Skaven keep saying hey hey?
Hey, man thing.
I don't know if we're gonna do fantasy yet, but we'll see. It would be good. I would like that at some point. There we go. Too bad I don't have the thing that I need.
It would be fun to redo
build.
Thunder in the Morning, but just as a very impulsive, like kleptomaniac knoll.
I forgot where I wanted to go.
Ka
Oh,
has left.
Ka, you left. You left us.
Died of
Load screen.
death.
Oh, okay. Got it. I've been pixelated so much right now. I'm in the nega dimension. All right.
Oh, connection error.
I pushed all of
yeah.
you out to fix this issue.
No.
There we go.
Yeah, my D&D character that I've tried multiple times, but every campaign dies because every story I've ever done that wasn't with COD died. That's not before it was done. Was to do to do a sorcerer, but he thinks he's a thief, and that he's just a thief that was meant to smuggle something, and he couldn't. It was every single quest you get that once in every RPG that always tells you not to open this thing as you take it somewhere. And he opened it, and it basically has made him a sorcerer. So it was entirely built around the dumbness of like wild magic as a concept. Like he's just casting on impulse and emotion the way the sorcerers are supposed to, and wild magic triggers constantly because he doesn't know how to cast spells. And every spell is just entirely based around whatever he would instinctively want as a thief. So literally like I just did obscure meta magic stuff that would just all cause it so that I could, like, there's a spell called knock that lets you open any lock but by casting a spell, and the meta magic would have let him do stuff like cast it at range and cast it silently, or cast it while he without having to speak or do gestures, so he can do it while he's bound. So like he's like got escape artist 5D shit going on, where if somebody like binds him, he can free himself subconsciously without any restrictions or requirements. But he doesn't have like fireball.
That's very fun.
He has like
utility.
He just has like invisibility and all these other like spider climb, like they able to walk on walls and to turn invisible and open every lock ever. He also had a phobia tied to enclosed spaces, and most of the narratives would trap him into like ones where everyone's a prisoner of some sort. So that's his motivation inherently, is to like just escape the cape. But it also led to like he would not go into a trapdoor until he had dismantled the door. Like he would not go into there was a part where he wouldn't go in a basement until he had removed the door completely from the basement, so it could not be closed.
Watching the pixelization off with milk.
That's exactly what just happened.
Oh.
But it'd be fun to try to revisit that idea, and it'd be funnier as a Knoll. I was going by the actual races that are in the books available.